'Cause I've been waiting for excuses. I don't really wanna lose this. Been lying to myself. Girl, you know that I've been through this. Waves of crashing, scars and bruises. I don't think that I can do this. I don't think that I can do this. When these waves come crashing.
Hello cuties, welcome back to my channel. I hope all of you are doing well. In today's video, I will be making a fairy top to match my fairy skirt that I made in my last video. If you haven't checked that video yet, you can go ahead, check it out. The link will be down in the description, okay? Now the difference is that that video was a tutorial. This isn't a tutorial. I'm just gonna take you with me in the journey of making this top, alright? And if you guys really like it, then I might post a tutorial later if it turns out well. I have no idea how it's going to turn out, okay? So basically, I had some extra fabric from the skirt that I made, and that is how I got the idea to make a matching top. So let me just introduce you to the fabrics first. Okay, so for the fabric, I have this turquoise net which kind of looks blue on camera, and then I have this off-white net fabric as well. And for the lining, I bought some white satin. I actually wanted off-white, but the store didn't have any off-white. They had this cream color which I didn't like, so I just bought white. I hope it doesn't affect it too much. This is just a leftover from the last skirt, so I just hope this is enough for the top. I think it is enough. Yeah, I really hope so. So let's get started. Now for the inspo, I couldn't really find any exact top that I wanted to make, so I just came up with a design after going through Instagram and Pinterest, like searching through inspiration. Let me just give you guys an overview of what we are going to do. Just keep this in mind that me sticking to the actual idea is extremely rare, so I might change it. But what I want to do is I want to use the satin cloth to, have a lining around here, and then I'm going to use the off-white fabric, the net fabric, on top of it, and then I'm going to add turquoise around here, so a little lower than the off-white fabric, and then I'm going to use off-white as a lace body. And it won't have any lining though. The lace body won't have any lining. And then I'm gonna use the turquoise net to make like a asymmetrical vibe. And then I'm gonna make sleeves around this thick only, like around 2.5, 3 inch thick. And I don't know which fabric to use for that one. And if I wanna add anything more, maybe ruffles, ribbons, or etc, I don't know, anything, flowers, bows, whatever, I can do that. We'll figure that out as we go. So let's get started. So guys, before getting started, I just took the measurements, and also this is the top that I'm using for reference just to figure out the fitting. Starting with the base first, I cut 2 pieces of satin fabric for the front part and the back part. Then I just laid the net fabric and pinned it because you can't really understand chalk traces on this type of fabric. Then I just got into cutting the net fabrics like slightly bigger than the satin ones. I don't know why, but the scissor kept getting stuck onto the fabric and I ended up making like lots of zigzag cuts. but whatever, it doesn't really matter. Anyways, I just pinned both the fabrics together and started sewing. Oh, and I also ironed the fabric because there was like a fold, as you can see. After sewing both the pieces of satin and net fabric, now it's time to sew both the fabrics together and complete the base. Evening and I look really rough right now, please ignore that. But basically, after going through I don't know how many changes of plans, I finally figured out at least the base part, and this is the base of the top, basically the one I made. And what I want to do, I was like messing up so many times. I didn't like the way it looked, and it's very loose on me, and I don't want to like cut it and sew it again. I don't want to go through that. So what I figured out is I'm gonna use elastic. Where did it go? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna use elastic on the waist part to stitch it in. And for the neckline, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, where's the neck? Okay, I'm going to do it like this. So it's gonna be like a heart neckline, I think. I believe that's what it's called. So it's gonna be like a heart neckline, and on the bottom, I'm going to add the net like I was supposed to add. That's what I'm gonna do with the off-white fabric. I still don't know what I'm going to do with the turquoise one, but yeah, let's just finish the off-white part and we will do the turquoise tomorrow because my brain isn't working. I don't know. It rained today, and I feel like my brain stopped working with the rain for some reason. Oh, weather anxiety. What is it? I don't know. Anyways, let's get to work. Next step was to hand sew the neckline to make that like heart neckline thing. I don't know if that's what it's exactly called. If I'm wrong, just correct me down in the comments. By the way, I had to do this 3 times because the first 2 times I ended up making it off-centered somehow. Even though I did my calculations, apparently they were wrong. But I figured out the right one at the end, so. Alright, then it was time to sew the elastic, which was an unnecessary step. Keep watching to find out why. Guys, so far this is how it looks. I'm gonna add the net this much on the bottom of this, and I'm pretty sure this is going to cut off my blood circulation because it's kind of tight. But since it's elastic, it's going to stretch over time, so I'm just gonna let it be. I'm gonna add the sleeves here, which I'm gonna do later. I have no idea what to do with the turquoise fabric. It feels like it's kind of useless at this point. But we will do something out of it. We'll figure that out later. Yeah, for today, I'm just gonna do the net part. Now it's time to cut the net fabric that I'm going to attach to the lower part of the top. So I cut 2 pieces for the front and the back. Just sewing the net onto the top. So it's a little hard because this part is like all ruffly due to the elastic, so it's hard, but let's see how it goes. So I did sew the net on the top, but then I tried it on and it was too tight, so I had to remove the net and elastic from the top. Then I cut the net again at a bigger size this time and sewed it without the elastic. Guys, this is how the top looks so far. And now I'm gonna add the sleeves. These are the sleeves that I made. I made 2 of these. These are around, I don't know how much, like, I don't know, 2.5 inches, I think. And now I'm just gonna add them and try my best to not look them weird or different on both of the sides. So let's see how it goes. I've never really added sleeves on top. I think this is like my second top that I'm making completely from scratch. So wish me luck. I'm gonna measure like 4 inches from both sides and then make it. I don't even have a similar top that I can use to find a measurement, so we have to just figure it out. Okay, so we sew. Okay, I pinned the sleeves on the front part. We're gonna start with the front and then figure out what to do with the back. And I forgot about the thing that I also have to measure the length, which I don't even know they're the same length, but we'll figure that out as well. As long as it looks symmetrical, okay? The last step was to add the turquoise fabric, and this is the final design that I came up with. The top, I opened this part because it looked a little off center, so I'm gonna sew this again. And this is the part I'm gonna add like a belt kind of ribbon kind of thing, and I'm probably thinking of adding some ribbons here. And after that, the top will end. Like, it's almost towards the end, so let's get it done by tonight. It will be done by tonight. All I need to do is redo this one and just cut a piece of fabric to form the belt and the ribbons. Also, I need to cut a little bit of fabric for that, and it will be done. Finally. Oh my god. Lastly, I just cut some fabric for the belt and sewed the pieces to make it long enough, and the top was done.
Now it seems that we're lost in a memory. 'Cause I've been waiting for excuses. I don't really wanna lose this. Been lying to myself. Girl, you know that I've been through this. Waves are crashing, scars and bruises. I don't think that I can do this. I don't think that I can do this. Alright guys, so the top is finally done. I am so happy. I mean, it took me some amount of work to make it, and yeah, definitely a lot of room for improvement, but compared to the fact that this is my second top that I made completely from scratch, I think I did pretty well. So yeah, this is the top. I added some bows on both of the sides, the turquoise fabric that I did not sew because I wanted it to like just be open like that. And I also made this like belt that I'm supposed to like tie around the waist because I wanted to cinch in the waist a little bit because it was a little loose, and if I made it too tight then it was hard to put on. So I just made a belt to cinch in that part, and yeah, that's it. That's the top. Okay, so what do you guys think? What are your thoughts on the top? Let me know down in the comments, and also let me know what I should make next. I'm definitely having some fun making things, so I'll try my best to make the best things for you guys and upload the best possible videos for all of you. And I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. If you're still watching, just know I'm so grateful, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.